Hello! It's the Chrissy D Show with me, Chrissy D. I'm back! Yeah? You new people are thinking, what do you mean back? I don't know who you are. Okay, yeah, fine, that's fair. Let's just get on with it. Today we're doing AC/DC. And I don't care if I'm doing AC/DC again and you're all like, oh, not AC/DC again. Look, it's my show, right? I want to do some AC/DC again. So we're going to go back to basics and we're going to learn some stuff, okay? Specifically, we're looking at AC/DC performing High Voltage live in 1992 in Donnington. And more specifically, we're looking at the breakdown on the track that they do. And this is a breakdown that they've done in the past for this track. It's a little bit different here because of the nature of the stage and the gig and stuff, but it is just such an amazing piece of music that I've learned a lot from in its simplicity. And you know, I'm going to break down the breakdown, okay? That's the plan. So for future reference, I'm going to be talking about Malcolm Young on rhythm guitar, Chris Slade on drums, Cliff Williams on bass, Angus Young on lead guitar, and Brian Johnson on vocals. He's not really in this part too much. He's probably having a cigarette, but still, just so you know. So what you're about to hear is something quite astonishing. It's, it's a question and answer between Malcolm and Angus. Question and answer is a very common technique used in music. First thing you're going to hear is Malcolm's going to play a D power chord up to an E. Okay, you're going to hear him moving between those two chords. Very straightforward. And it's a simpler version of the verse riff. And he's going to be playing half as much to allow room for Angus to then twiddle along in between. All right? Alright, so you just hear some wicked little blues licks coming from Angus there. Some of my favourite little shapes that he makes there, really cool. And it's just to start to get the song down and get it relaxed into this breakdown. Now you're hearing a more familiar rock and roll riff, which is closer to the verse riff, but muted a lot. Muted basically meaning that Malcolm's the master of like using the palm of his hand here and kind of muting the notes so it doesn't ring out. So it's okay, you're going to hear a lot of that really tightly played, and you're gonna hear some just telepathic tightness of playing between Chris on drums, Cliff, and Malcolm, supporting the whole sound that's going to happen now. I mean, just look how happy he is. Isn't he so happy? I forgot to mention Cliff is also muting the bass quite a lot. You know, it's not jangling around. It's really closely controlled as well. Now don't complain about me stopping the video, alright? That's what you came here for. Go and watch the video. Otherwise, you have to listen to me interrupting and ruining what's happening. All right? Now, Malcolm really is the focus of this piece for me. I cannot get enough of Malcolm Young's guitar playing in this. The percussive way that he plays the guitar, but also with like a delicate touch at the same time. I just love it. It's two chords. A child can play the chords technically. You can go and play the chords right now, but he makes it sound a lot easier than it is. Notice how Malcolm's guitar gets even quieter to allow for Angus's theatrics. He's working really hard to not be the focus. And that's what's so amazing about it. He understands what the gig is. He knows that people are here to see Angus stand on a platform and with his shirt off. That's what people are here to see. But we're going to give him some focus right now because he deserves it. Now I'm going to let this play, and then I think I'm going to have to go back to here again and explain just a couple of bits because a lot happens. Okay. Quite a lot happens. You can hear that Malcolm has gone from a very quiet little riff there in the background, and as Angus's energy has been injected into his solo, you can hear Malcolm's energy lifting behind him to support him. And that's what I really love about this, aside from just the wicked lead guitar, the dirty blues that's happening, is how Malcolm is. You can hear he lets the notes ring a little bit more. Malcolm is in the left side of my ear, and it's almost worth just taking Angus out for a second and really listening. I'm sorry, I'm just putting so much. What do you want from me? This is Malcolm, right? This is a Malcolm moment. I know Angus is on the plinth, but I love the subtleties in musicianship that this band brings. So let's go back one more time. By the way, this shot, who was the cameraman that did this shot with the moon in the background and everything? What a legend. All right, listen to Malcolm's guitar on this bit. Yes, you did see him lick his guitar. What he's doing is he is licking his guitar while playing what's called legato, where you pull off and hammer on the strings over here on your left hand. The licking doesn't actually contribute anything musically per se, except make his fretboard a little bit wet. But it is hilarious and funny to watch. Anyway.
Are you not entertained? That's what I'm talking about. Give me that high roll, just rock and roll.
You're about to hear the single sleaziest sound to have ever come out of a human mouth. You ready? That's it. But isn't that just a disgusting sound? Anyway, that's the rundown. That's the breakdown. That's the rundown. What have I missed? I'm just going to check my notes. So I really focused on Malcolm with this one because I just feel like his musical demeanor, his expertise are very present in this little snippet of the gig. Well, the whole gig, of course, but just this bit, he just really shines for me. I learned so much just from this breakdown about musicianship, communication, dynamics, showmanship, of course. And it's an awesome gig. I wouldn't mind looking at this gig again, doing something else. Obviously the Jailbreak breakdown comes to mind. That is something I would love to look at, actually. So yeah, that's it. If you liked the video, do give me a like. That does help me out a lot. And sub for more stuff. I'm intending this to be a variety channel, but there's a lot of AC/DC on here at the minute. Happy to hear your comments about it. What do you think? And I'll see you on the next thing that happens. The next thing. We'll do the next thing.